Astec safety. This must be the place, boys.
Huh. About right. Looks like this is where the engineers hang out. Nice spot.
Here's something else that's cool under pressure.
Great tour, but where's our man Brett?
I don't know.
All right, normally he's bailing me out. Roll reversal, baby. There he is. Rescue mode. Putting out fires for these guys already.
Okay.
Astec safety. This must be the place, boys.
About right. Looks like this is where the engineers hang out. Nice spot.
Here's something else that's cool under pressure.
Great tour, but where's our man Brett?
I don't know.
All right, normally he's bailing me out. Roll reversal, baby. There he is. Rescue mode. Putting out fires for these guys already.
The official soundtrack to Canada's only border city, 106.1 The Goat. Stay connected with MyLloydminsterNow.com.
Put death by rock and roll.
Cause I'm a Lloydminster legend.
I lived them all day.
Everything that rocks.
Time to rock.
106.1 The Goat.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world. creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
Hi there. I'm Joseph Rosenberg, the Contact Center Manager for Utility Safety Partners, and we're very proud to be a sponsor of the Astec Safety Challenge. Now, when you're competing in a bonspiel, you gotta dig deep and uncover what's buried and plan each shot. And in life, when you've gotta dig deep and uncover what's buried, well, you have to plan, and that plan needs to involve utility safety partners. When bumping that object in front of you is not an option.
Astec safety. This must be the place, boys.
About right. Looks like this is where the engineers hang out. Nice spot.
Here's something else that's cool under pressure.
Great tour, but where's our man Brett?
I don't know.
All right, normally he's bailing me out. Role reversal, baby. There he is. Rescue mode. Putting out fires for these guys already.
The official soundtrack to Canada's only border city. 1061, The Goat. Stay connected with MyLloydminsterNow.com.
Put death by rock and roll.
A Lloydminster legend.
I lived them all day.
Everything that rocks.
Time to rock.
1061, The Goat.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
Hi there. I'm Joseph Rosenberg, the Contact Center Manager for Utility Safety Partners, and we're very proud to be a sponsor of the Astec Safety Challenge. Now, when you're competing in a bonspiel, you gotta dig deep and uncover what's buried and plan each shot. And in life, when you've gotta dig deep and uncover what's buried, well, you have to plan, and that plan needs to involve utility safety partners. when bumping that object in front of you is not an option.
Astec safety. This must be the place, boys.
About right. Looks like this is where the engineers hang out. Nice spot.
Here's something else that's cool under pressure.
Great tour, but where's our man Brett?
I don't know.
All right, normally he's bailing me out. Role reversal, baby. There he is. Rescue mode. Putting out fires for these guys already.
The official soundtrack to Canada's only border city. 1061, The Goat. Stay connected with MyLloydminsterNow.com.
Put death by rock and roll.
A Lloydminster legend.
I lived them all day.
Everything that rocks.
Time to rock.
1061, The Goat.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
Hi there. I'm Joseph Rosenberg, the Contact Center Manager for Utility Safety Partners, and we're very proud to be a sponsor of the Astec Safety Challenge. Now, when you're competing in a bond spiel, you gotta dig deep and uncover what's buried and plan each shot. And in life, when you've gotta dig deep and uncover what's buried, well, you have to plan, and that plan needs to involve utility safety partners. When bumping that object in front of you is not an option.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind. From pre-seed to post-harvest, you can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto, ideas, tools.
Good afternoon, and we are live from the Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center for Draw 10 of the Astec Safety Curling Challenge. My name is Ryan Armstrong, and I am here to commentate the Brendan Bottcher, Mike McEwen game. Here with me is Tyson Armstrong.
Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to be here this afternoon and taking in the game between Bottcher and McEwen. Should be a tight one the whole way.
These are C semifinal games. The winners will move on and play in C final games to qualify for tonight's quarterfinals. The losing teams will be out. The teams have had their draw to the button to determine last rock, and the McEwen team was successful, and so it will be Bottcher throwing first, throwing the red stones, McEwen's in the yellow stones. Getting out of the hack, the lead for Team Bottcher is Ben Hebert. And just to give you an idea of where we're at, we are situated in Lloydminster, Alberta, Saskatchewan. It's a border city town straddling the Alberta-Saskatchewan borders. The curling club's located just on the Saskatchewan side, about 2-3 blocks east of the border. It's an 8-sheet facility. This is the first year this event's been held here, and we have 6 sheets in use with bleachers on sheet 1 and a lounge facility on sheet 8.
Throwing his first lead stone here is Dan Marsh. Looks like they'll just be coming around that center line guard. Probably looking at putting it either top 8, top 4 maybe.
To give you an idea of the other games on the ice this afternoon, on sheet 3 we have Pierce playing Return As. On sheet 4 is the game that you're listening or watching right now, Bottcher and McEwen. Sheet 5 is also being streamed live, and it is Sluchinski and Dunstone. And on sheet 6, we have Sturmey and Wiebe. And again, these are all C semifinals. Ben Hebert will be looking to come around that center guard and freeze on that well-thrown Marsh stone. And for any of these teams that are looking to be successful in their event, they are going to have a long day ahead of them. Some of them have actually played this morning. They will be looking to win the semifinals and then a C final and then play in the quarterfinals. So for a couple of these teams, they're going to have 3 games today, potentially even 4. Earlier this morning, we had B final qualifiers, and it was Cooey winning over Return As, Schwaller beating Sturmey, and Carruthers defeating Sluchinski. So the Return As, Sturmey, and Sluchinski teams all had a quick turnaround and are back on the ice for their second game already.
Looking at these teams playing in the C semifinals here, it really does show the depth of the field here of the Astec Safety Challenge. Lots of these teams would qualify out of the A and B on quite regular, and so you're really seeing tough competition at this event and seeing some of those top teams looking at qualifying out of the C.
That was a great come around by Dan Marsh. Good speed control, good sweeping shot. Come around and unlock their stone at the back and sit on top of Hebert's stone. So early on, good situation for McEwen, but certainly both teams are high in terms of their ability to turn ends around in a hurry. First second stone here to come from the second for Team Bottcher, Brett Glant. These teams have had one prior meeting this season, and it was McEwen who is successful over Bottcher, 9-5 win at the PointsBet Invitational. That being said, we had a quick glance at the lifetime head-to-head, and 17-13 in favor of Bottcher. So pretty tight between these two skips, not a lot to pick and choose between. These are both high quality teams. Glant looks like he's got a good stone coming around here. He's going to want to get to the nose or close to it and unlock that red.
A little bump on it there.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, good angles there for them.
And both these teams, I think, aren't afraid to play with rocks in play. They both have thirds who are highly adept at throwing the big weight accurately. Colton Flash for McEwen and Mark Kennedy for Bottcher. So they're prepared, I think, to play with a lot of rocks in play. But if things get a little dicey, I think both teams are prepared to unload, get rid of some rocks.
Here with Team McEwen here, the first stone for their second, Kevin Marsh. Looking at coming around with probably some backline weight here just to give it a little push.
Colton Flash on the sweep. That's a great sweep to get that one underneath.
Yeah, there you go.
Get it past their top stone there, and that's a great shot. And these teams throwing those soft weight taps, they're really only throwing somewhere between a little more than backline, close to hack weight, maybe as much as board if they have to move 2 rocks. But it's really weight that allows all 4 players to get involved. It's not just a shot made by the guy throwing, but it's a sweeping shot. It involves all 4 teammates. So that's why they're here playing on a Saturday morning in crisp minus 40-degree temperatures outside, but it's a nice day inside the rink. So Ben Hebert's indicated this rock might be a little bit heavy, and he's going hard on the sweep to get this to curl.
Yeah, he's going to get this over there.
I think it's looking like it's going to jam yellow, yellow, red on the back. Brett won't be overly happy with that one. They really want it to get to nose or the inside of that. So maybe an early break here for McEwen. He's sitting 2 with the hammer behind a red center. And if he locks one in behind there, you might expect Bottcher to have Mark Kennedy throw a run back. But we'll see what Kevin Marsh can do with this stone. We'll try to get you a quick time here on hog to hog. For any of the curlers out there familiar with the timing, we'll give you an idea of how quick the ice is running at this point. So I got a 13.9 on that. It might be a hair heavy in terms of draw weight, and it looks like it is. It's just a little bit deep. Was probably back 4, back 8. And it might give Bottcher's team an opportunity to hit and roll or freeze one in there and cut down what's looking to be a promising end for McEwen here in the first end.
Yeah, it definitely opened up that ability for them to get in there now.
While we have a minute, we want to give a quick shout out to the title sponsor, Astec Safety. Jeff Mulligan, Caitlin Mulligan, the whole team at Astec has done just an incredible job in organizing this event. This is the first year event for this, and we have 9 of the top 10 teams in the world here in Lloydminster. That's a field that you won't see outside of the slams. There's a slam next weekend in Red Deer. You'll see a fairly comparable field, but it's a world-class field curling in this event this weekend, and we're thrilled to have all these teams here in Lloydminster. And with that, they were able to bring in John Wall, who does a lot of the ice making for the slams. He's come in and worked with Lloydminster Curling Club's ice making team of Brian McClaskey and Graydon Lomas, and they've got just great ice conditions. We curled in this event. We're no longer curling in the event, but we had 3 great games, and the ice is curling 4.5, 5 feet both ways, very quick, sweeper's ice. And it's something that you really don't see in a curling club facility other than with world-class ice making. So quick shout out to John Wall and the ice making staff. There have been no complaints that we've heard from any of the curlers.
Yeah, and that's what the curlers want to see out here, is that swingy ice where they're able to use their sweepers and control that stone and really use those tight guards.
First stone for Bottcher's third, Mark Kennedy. Looking to probably just freeze on the inside of that yellow. I had a 351 on the time, so I'm thinking they're going to have to go on this. And right on cue, Benny's working that rock hard. It's looking pretty good though. Might over curl at the end. Going to be pretty
it's
tight
gonna
to
be
that
pretty
top one.
close here.
They're going to have to go for line.
Just a little rub off of
Well,
that.
that's a pretty good stone.
That's a really nice shot there.
Great stone, great team shot with the sweep there. Mark gave them some weight. That was top 8, top 4, and the boys dragged it right to the top button.
It's going to take McEwen a couple shots to remove or bump that red out of there. So that's definitely providing some support for Team Bottcher here with that stone.
Yeah, it's definitely going to bounce on that back one. It's going to leave a double back, I think, afterwards if they want. For stone, for McEwen third, Colton Flash. This is a Saskatchewan-based team, which has Mike McEwen throwing skip stones. This is a little wide.
It's going to just catch a piece of it and
Yeah,
roll a bit further than that they're hoping. I think they're hoping to keep their shooter right there.
Yeah, they won't be happy with that because they've bumped 2 rocks now back 4. Watch the replay here. If I had to guess, maybe a hair heavy. Hair heavy or a hair wide?
So early on in the game here, we've got the team discussing kind of what needs to occur here on Mark's second stone of the third second stones here. I mean, there's a lot of yellow in the rings, and they really don't want to give up a pile, but they, looking at an opportunity of maybe stealing 1 or 2 here.
Yeah, after lead stones, it was looking good for McEwen, but as we indicated earlier, these top teams, 1 slight miss or 2 great shots from one team can flip the script pretty quickly and create an opportunity for the other team. And then, of course, 1 great skip stone can bail the team out and change the end back. So stay tuned because every game or every end certainly seems to come down to the last stone, and it's high quality curling you're watching right now. I think the call was just a corner. Well, it's a corner on the top 4 stone. Is that correct?
I think so. Yeah.
He's got to get another one in there because McEwen has the out turn come around the center on the other side and go bump on the yellow red and kind of push it out the back off the one that's back 4 foot. So Bottcher wants to keep the pressure on here with Kennedy's last stone, but he also has to get a second rock in there because there's a pile of yellow in the rings. I think this one has a hair more speed than the last. It's really just a line shot. They want to get this one.
Seems to be
Looks
hanging
like
a little
hair wide. Looked to be a little heavy.
Well, we'll be looking at trying to bring it to that back yellow now. Carve it in there.
Yeah,
We'll bump off of
not
that.
Not a bad result, but I think they would have liked to be a little higher. So the rules we're playing, it's 5 rock free guard zone, and we're also playing the tick rule. So for those not familiar, that red center guard that you see up top, it's touching the center line, and that was the first stone thrown. And so what that means is it can't be removed until the 6th shot thrown. It can be moved, it just can't leave the center line. Many club curlers probably don't play the tick rule, and so that's brought in by virtue of the fact that the free guard zone created a lot of these leads to become tick machines where they'll tick guards over to the edge, and we're creating ends that were simply open, and which was the whole point of the free guard zone. So now the curling game has developed and it's evolved, and now we've got the tick rule so that the leads can't even remove that center guard provided it's touching the center line. Just brings another added element into the game. These top end leads are so good at playing those ticks that really the free guard zone became almost unless there was a team that couldn't throw the ticks, it became something that they just wasn't really much of an advantage anymore to have the free guard zone. So I think McEwen's coming around out turn. Throwing a little weight. Last stone for flash here in the one. Just wants to move some red. And I think with a little bit of drag here, Tyson, the yellow red might move both reds if he hits it. No.
Oh,
Wide and missed that top yellow. So
that really changes things in this end here. You know, this is going to give Brennan and his team an opportunity.
We're never coming off that red one.
let's listen in.
Yeah. Bottcher's seeing maybe this. And I'm seeing maybe just this.
It's like inside the 4 foot. Yeah, but normally that doesn't come out till second or third end. Yeah, not the first end. Yeah. Good. Well, now you can trust
He plays that on into here, Well, this will stay.
All right, so make up. I personally don't think this hits this rock. I think it's going like this.
I didn't think I was gonna hit it, but it didn't matter. I mean, it just like open. Well, it would have killed a bunch of the back. Yeah, which weren't really helpful.
Well, then this is our shot.
Flash this on.
I guess the question is, yeah.
It's one of those.
What is it doing is the question. Is it blocking the
I'm not
It's
saying
blocking the
straight,
freeze.
but
right.
I think he helped it run.
Well,
Yeah.
the only difference though is when he makes this, now he's 2 and, well, I guess he's 2 and 3
I
anyways.
think mine would run as straight,
Like this.
like not enough to flash. Like his,
He's gonna pound it in there and get rid of this one and this one,
like that felt.
and then it's lonely.
I mean, yeah. Like in order to miss it, that's a product.
If you ever get it on just a corner of here though, they're all gonna go.
That's the spot balls.
Kind of takes away the freeze. Something we might be able to use. I don't think we want a dead sunk.
There's enough space between the yellow and red. Yeah, and it clipped that.
Important discussion here in the first end.
Didn't matter at the time.
As we indicated, both teams aren't afraid to play with a lot of rocks in play, but when you get situations like this, it's a little bit dicey for both, certainly in the first end.
Yeah. What's the harm?
If we,
Not great. Not a good spot. We're there. Yeah.
Both teams know that shots can be made pretty quickly. That can.
no,
flip
we could
things.
throw normal at it, Mark.
Okay, guys. Love it.
I can't believe how fast it got over there. As opposed to
Go through our process here. Sorry.
I think,
thought it was
you're
gonna
looking
get
at
fast just by how
yeah,
it
they're-
three seeds or.
Well, that's in half time.
So I think the Bottcher team's concern was that McEwen, and everyone knows that McEwen is
We're
great
trying
at
to hit it
throwing
here.
those
I think
in
we're gonna
off.
get a couple inches of curl.
But that was.
You like taking middle?
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's a 14-1. Timed it. The second one? Yep. Okay. But it makes sense because 14-1. Yeah. 13-6. Yeah.
It's normal.
But no, it was high 14 was kind of managed with the sweet months first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have.
I think the concern was that McEwen could have an in-off and potentially triple out those reds. And so Bottcher, I think, is going to beat him to it, hit and roll over, and just create the angles a little bit better. And they're just going to throw normal weight at this. We'll get a time. So hog or tee to hog, they're 233. I think you'll probably see about 9.5 between hog to hog here. And just under 9 seconds, and that's a great hit and roll. Just creates the angles a little bit better.
Now it does. That I can't see much, but
We'll listen in on McEwen's discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. Wrong with my bumper 2 blocks.
Oh, good try. 8-8. Have enough. Way was close. Ran pretty straight.
Yeah.
Shave.
It was a good sharp one.
Come in here.
Yeah, I held on the line really good.
This kills 2 reds. Okay. You like that?
Sorry.
Well,
It swept the other way and just made the dead roll.
No, I liked what
Some
we did.
bad stuff.
I liked what we did there. Yeah.
You know,
I actually thought we were,
vehicles.
I didn't think we were hitting it quite that high. Kind of hit it in the perfect wrong spot, you know?
Yeah.
But it was a little sharp. I think that.
Would have yelled in the great spot either, unfortunately.
No,
And
not helped.
And he's coming in here at a spot now.
But I still think like that red's jamming over there.
That
That
looks
red's
juicy
jamming back here.
Light.
That yellow's always.
Yeah.
How are we making this?
It's a cold draw. It's a cold draw. Okay.
For those
Is it
wondering,
bad
we
to come
don't
in
have
just
time
pop
clock
down
for
back
the
and
games
then
this
clear like
weekend,
this?
so
Okay.
there's definitely been some lengthier games. The teams are aware that they have more time to discuss some of the shots without being penalized, although certainly all these teams are fairly gentlemanly and sportsmanlike, so they're not going to monopolize it.
Two beauties.
Thanks, Sask. Well, we gotta
But
get
early on in this game, both teams taking that extra time. They know how important this first end is in order to set the tone on, who's going to score first.
With the top teams here in the world, there's certainly a lot of world ranking points, which are important for not only provincial playdown standings, but also potential wildcard spots come Brier time. And of course, we're not playing for $10 skins or loonies and toonies here. There's a $100,000 purse in this event. Any team that qualifies will start with 8,000 and move their way up as they get to the final. I think the winner takes home 26. So there's some big cash on the line here.
Skip of Team McEwen, Mike McEwen throwing his first stone of the end.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Colton Flash on the sweep.
Red one.
Picks out that stone. They were hoping to catch the yellow. Chisel it in there. If they chiseled that yellow, they might make the red double.
Oh, they were discarding the yellow.
Oh, he's playing it back, isn't he?
McEwen still has that
Good draw,
double
I like
on
that.
But we
yellow
could
red.
hook it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's real.
Seeing anything else?
Yeah.
Was your
Well, if we just freeze the pocket.
can't miss it either way though, Bob.
The options they're looking at here is either drawing it down into that pocket or else
If we just touch this one, we're actually gold.
guarding that yellow
Just
on the
touch
far
this
side.
one and just.
Probably the shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you're almost, and then you're Christmas treeing here.
Yeah.
Like this is the shot, isn't it? Well, gotta be a little careful no matter what we do here. Gotta be a little careful no matter what we do. Like this is.
Yeah. If we're gonna be there, we just have to sweep a bump.
One missed shot here, and McEwen would have a shot for 2 or 3, I suspect. So as Bottcher indicated, they have to be really careful. They need to get a third rock in there and also maybe potentially change up the angle on that yellow-red combination at the top to avoid that double. First end, but we got some great action here in Lloydminster.
So what they were talking about there was looking at drawing on down and just tapping that red that's sitting top button and just moving it back a little bit just to change up those angles like Ryan mentioned. And that can put McEwen in a really tough spot here to score.
I think they also want to make sure their shooter stays in the 4, like the rock they're throwing. They're probably only throwing back 4 weight here.
Yeah, if that, just to jiggle it a little bit.
This is great first end action here at Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center. We have a C semifinal matchup between Bottcher and McEwen. It's first end. McEwen with the hammer throwing yellow stones. Bottcher with the red stones. Brendan Bottcher's in the hat, ready to throw his final stone of the end. Get you a time on this. Go to 325, 330 on this draw, so it should be pretty close.
Let's see what that hog to hog looks like.
You'll see Gallant really bang it at the end here. 13-7 between the hogs, so it might be a hair heavy.
Just a little bump off of that. Interesting.
That actually probably has guarded the red stone, the number 6, if you could see that at the back of the 4.
Yeah.
And mind you, McEwen might be able to just hammer that one back and potentially get all 3 reds moving here.
Might be a couple yellows going with it as well.
There's that catcher over on the side of the 12 on the left-hand side as you're looking at it, and there's also the one back 12. If he can get all the reds moving, the one yellow back 4 back 8 might go as well, but this could potentially be for 3 or 4 if he can stick a shooter.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how that middle red or the red top button on the right-hand side gets out of there. And you know, you can double off the one behind it and it, but then you might not be getting rid of the one on the left side of that top button. He's probably going to be throwing some good solid weight here to get the granite moving. See if he can make all 3 move.
We said that we would have a great matchup between 2 teams here, and this certainly lived up to the billing here in the first end. Last rock, McEwen, first end of this game.
With a big push there.
Flash on the sweep. It's close.
It's really close.
Oh, just didn't kiss that red one enough. It's a good attempt. He had probably hit it a half inch or an inch wider. But it'll be a steal of 1 for Team Bottcher after the first end. Bottcher up 1-0. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Boundary Ford, Canadian Angus, Click Before You Dig, Lloydminster Ag Exhibition Association, Players Tour, Lloydminster Curling Club, RL Electric Motor Rewind.
We've got Fountain Tire, Industrial Scientific, Excel Insurance Lloydminster, Musgrave Agencies, The Tent Guys, and the presenting sponsor, Wild Rose Pump and Compression.
And of course, our title sponsor, organizers of this event, Astec Safety Challenge. This wouldn't have happened without that team's leadership and a lot of their, not just the management, but the entire staff have been here working on this long, hard hours. So special thanks to them. Ben Hebert throw the first stone of the second end. Exciting first end with a lot of rocks in play. Mike McEwen might be a little bit disappointed in that opportunity being missed, but really no harm, no foul, just a steal of 1. He's going to have hammer and even ends coming home in 2. Great sweep by Kennedy and gets that rock top 4.
Ideal position for that first stone.
Give you a quick update on the other scores. We're in skip stones on sheet 3 and in N2. Return as stole 1 against Pierce, leads 1-0. Over on sheet 5, again in skip stones, and it was Slaczynski taking 1 against Dunstone, up 1-0, playing 2. And similarly on sheet 6, Sturmey took 1 against Weeb and is leading 1-0 in skip stones, playing 2. On our sheet, good corner guard, Dan Marsh, first stone to the end.
Ben with his second stone here, he's going to be looking at putting 1 relatively tight to the rings.
Just hanging out there a little bit. Looks a little heavy.
Were they playing?
They might have been playing a little bit of a tick.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't see that called, but perhaps that was the plan B.
No, I missed that call as well.
We're volunteer commentators here. We're not professionals. But it is enjoyable to have the opportunity to do this. So we thank the organizing committee for asking and glad to help out.
Dan with his second shot, he's going to be looking at setting up the corner guard on the other side of the ice.
These top teams play a lot of events around the country and indeed around the world. And those events don't happen without some significant team sponsorships. We'll give an opportunity to give a shout out to the Bottcher team sponsors. Been there, dumped that. Spartan Controls, Astec Safety, ATB Financial, UFA, Caltech Surveys, Driving Force, PointsBet, RJ Design Solutions, Hearing Loss Clinic, and Hardline.
Cut half. A little more than half.
Line's good. We're a little tight. Line's tight.
Brett Gallant's first stone, looking to come around that center,
Okay,
but
it's just got to stop now. Just got to stop now.
looking like just a center guard.
We did it.
Just got to stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very good. Good.
Still a good result. Good team shot there. It wasn't what they called, but they made something of that. And always important to try to get everything you can out of every shot.
Inside our
Even at the top end, they might shoot in the 90s.
shot.
What is that weight?
But they're not always going to make everything. So it's important to get something out of the rocks that aren't always made.
Can't wait.
First stone for McEwen second, Kevin Marsh. Looking to make a double here.
Coming out with that
Whoa.
big peel weight here.
Yep.
Looks close.
Here.
Whoa.
Oh,
Great
nice
shot.
Oh, good. Make this one. Put this in a good spot.
Routine shots for double for the seconds on any team.
Yeah, these top end teams don't have any problem throwing that big weight accurately and making those run back doubles. They really make it look simple.
Yeah.
It's not, and it's always a team shot with the sweeping.
Well, it's
Not the end of the world. Yeah.
Kind of different. It's different than going this way, right? He hasn't thrown it. Well, I guess he didn't draw his button, but he turned tight right. I was giving. We want
I got Max, Brett.
Line's good.
tight guard.
T-line.
I got Puppy.
Well then. We're out there. Got a curl. Top 8. Okay, curl. Yes. May as well make it deeper now. Yep. Yep. As deep as you can. Yep. Okay, good.
That's fine.
Okay.
Brett Gallant with the
13-8.
come around. Speed looked great.
Pretty good.
Just
Pretty
hung out
aggressive
there
throw.
for him.
I
So
gotta make.
Wait for it to grab that too.
I think you can make this.
Right.
Even if you just flip under. Which isn't bad. Back.
I got a 40 on your first split and a 15.
bit of an opportunity here for McEwen to come around, play soft weight hit and roll underneath their corner guard.
Well then.
That red center is
Well then.
too high to be in play. This rock's hanging out there, so
Oh. Curl.
looking like a nose hit.
That's on the nose.
It's fine. Good boys.
Board.
Nose plays, little pop's great. Board.
Similar shot for Bottcher's third, Mark Kennedy. Just an opportunity to come around with a nice soft weight hit. Maybe flop underneath that center guard and
Good.
put slightest bit of pressure on McEwen. It's a good setup right now for McEwen. He's got a couple corner guards to go behind. And it's a high center, so if he can get hit and roll, he certainly would have an opportunity to get a deuce back after that early steal by Bottcher.
Clean.
Easy.
Whoa.
Easy.
Whoa. Curl. Clean.
This is
Clean.
close.
Yep. Whoa. Curl.
Just a little flop under, just about
Yeah.
fully
11-9.
covered.
Good speed on that, 11-9. They look for that 12-second wait.
Still don't have to throw it too hard. Yeah, maybe same as me. Yeah.
Short half.
Yeah.
Stone from Colton Flash here. Third for Team McEwen.
Yeah.
Whoa. Curl.
It's close here. They want to hit and roll away behind the corner.
You need this to sit. It just spins out.
Draw back.
Didn't quite get the finish there at the end.
Yeah.
They tried. It's a good
Okay,
sweep by
yeah,
Kevin
we're not
Marsh.
throwing those rocks anymore.
For those watching at home, these are the regular club curling stones of the Lloydminster Curling Club. They were new stones a couple of years ago, and they're really good stones. They were touched up and sanded before the start of the event, and have certainly been thrown a few times, and maybe not starting to straighten up, but maybe don't have as much bite as they did perhaps a week ago.
Line's good.
Little boost. Good boost.
Just top button. Okay, line's good.
Line's perfect, Benny. Come on,
Line's
guys.
good. Oh, it is buried. Oh yeah, it's buried. Yep. Whoa. Off.
Sorry, guys. That's exactly what I gave you.
They
It's a
get
little
that
light.
fully buried. Might have just peeked out the other side.
Good toss.
Did just
Sorry, Botch. That's
All good.
exactly
quarters
what
of
I
an inch
gave
or so. See, so McEwen's going to be looking at coming down with some quiet weight, hack weight, and looking at just tapping in off the edge of the red in the top 8 and rolling behind his corner guard.
Sylvie, not much, yeah.
So Colton with some quiet weight here.
Easy hack.
Hear the call there. Got the hack weight.
Hack. Curl. Whoa. Curl.
Okay, but for frick's sake, like.
Just didn't get the curl at the end in order to.
Getting rid of those rocks, so.
I thought he switched already.
They're not happy with the stones. Colton's first stones in the first end, both of them ran a little bit straight. He had an intern come around that just chopped off one in a similar fashion as that, and then he threw an outturn hit that was a little bigger weight that ran really straight on him. So they're not happy with those third stones, and as you heard Mike McEwen indicate, they're going to switch those out. So
they'll be looking at moving Colton's stones around, probably moving them down to Dan.
To get low with the line.
Might be
Gotta be close.
switching them out with the ones that Kevin is throwing at second.
So an opportunity here for Team Bottcher, first skip stone of the end.
Yeah.
And I believe they just want to come down and tap that back a little bit, close up the scoring on side of that sheet, side of the sheet, and bump this into the 4-foot. Definitely not taking a lot of ice. Earlier in the week, we were taking probably almost middle of the 12-foot on this, certainly outside the 8-foot, and this is definitely tighter ice than we've been seeing even yesterday.
Whoa.
Hey.
Line's good.
Sweeper's easy on it to begin with.
Curl.
Whoa.
Might be looking a little warm here.
Curl and you're good. Curl.
Getting that finish at the end. Okay, that worked out okay for them.
Good sweep, guys.
Excellent team shot. Yeah, you were right. Probably 2 feet deep.
Good judge, guys. Good judge.
Sweepers picked that up pretty quick.
I think they can get their outturn though, just as straight as it's been running. Last night I wouldn't have said that you could come in on the outturn past that yellow guard and get past the red one that's top 8, but it seems like today you can.
Should be able to. Yeah.
Help us, does it? Then he throws. Yeah. And really tough shot. Yeah. Let's get shot rock right now. Get shot rock now, right?
It's just a question of are we going right here?
Yeah.
That's too easy, and then that actually is going to make it really hard for one. I think you want to go to here.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's right.
Well, so if he glues it, I'll at least have a shot for one.
Yeah. Let's go right there. Always have that banger for one. So we're crossing the center line, so you're kind of just coming through this port and not much. That was close to draw the button, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
we're not going to get shaped like draw the button. We shouldn't.
So as we listen,
That should be close.
Yeah.
they're looking at going to be drawing it around here and cornering down to or freezing back to that one back back 4. Now it does give the opportunity for Bottcher to follow him down afterwards, but you know, McEwen wants to be cautious here that he does leave himself the opportunity in order to score one, as well not leave himself in a position where, you know, he might have one stolen against him here. So he definitely wants to outcount those shots that are sitting 1-2 by red right now. Let's see what he does here.
And not a lot of ice, Tyson. Again, even the teams last night were middle of the 12 or outside the 8-foot for these types of draws, and here we're seeing only inside the edge of the 8.
Line's good, clean. Whoa, if you can. Whoa, if you can. Whoa, clean, clean. Line's good. Line's good.
Speed looks great. 14-3, hog to hog.
There's that late movement that they're getting there.
That's an excellent shot.
Nice shot.
Good shot. Good throw, Mikey.
I'm seeing it right in here.
The split center, that's close.
Got to be close. Yeah.
So Bottcher's just looking to follow him down. He can potentially sit cornered on it. The key thing here is to cut down the scoring area. It's his stone up front, so he's got the opportunity certainly to cut the scoring area down, potential steal, but just looking to not give up 2. Final skip stone, second end. Brendan Bottcher up 1-0 without the hammer.
Oh, back 4. Easy. Curl.
It's a hair heavy. It's hanging out there.
Line's good, curl. Curl. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Yep. Yep. Little high here, guys. Yep, yep,
Starting
yep.
to bend there now.
Go.
Oh, what a nice shot.
That's a great stone. Great team shot with
Well
the sweep.
managed.
Good.
Experienced third
Two-way call.
in the house with Mark Kennedy, and that's just a great
Oh,
shot.
great scrub. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit our own too. Run back. This? Stuff it. I just have enough to buzz it. Is that just gonna jam there?
So that was the danger with Mike McEwen's first stone. He probably slid 6 inches deep of where he wanted to be, and left that coming following down for Bottcher, and Botcher's team executed it perfectly. And McEwen's got to be a little bit careful. His yellow's somewhat welded in there. It probably isn't going anywhere, but he's running in either red stones to try to double off the one on the button and leave that yellow stone as his shot for 1. I don't think there's a triple looking at it. He would have to be really tight to the guard, and I just don't think it's there.
Does he ever have an off of the other yellow? He's looking at running in this yellow here that he's squatting down beside right now. Could he ever come in off that one that's, you know,
on the wings?
Pretty wide there, you know, just sitting top 12 for depth and come in off and kick that red out of there?
I don't think there's a shot for 2 to stick this.
Kind of wait. Right here.
Yeah,
I don't think this one's for 2.
Yeah, they're looking at trying to just move that red out of there. Keep that yellow that's sandwiched in between those 2 reds. That should stick around.
You're right. The in-off might be there for 2, but I'd be
probably lower
surprised.
Percentage.
I'd be surprised if this is for 2.
That's not near enough ice, so. Yeah. Well, really straight there, like how the draw is chopped.
Final skip stone here in the second end. Bottcher versus McEwen. Bottcher up 1-0. Mike McEwen has a run back, hopefully to score 1.
Yep. Hard.
This is close.
Hard. Hard.
Hair
Colton
tight,
with
maybe.
the-
Just a hair tight. Be a steal of one for Team Bottcher. They'll be up 2-0 when we come back for the third end. We're going to cut to commercial here. Quick thank you to sponsors.
but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
And we're live back from the Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center with the Astec Safety Challenge. This is a C semifinal between Bottcher and McEwen. It is 2-0 for Bottcher on the back of 2 one-end stolen points. My name is Ryan Armstrong. I'm here with Tyson Armstrong, providing commentating for you this afternoon.
Ben Ebert with the draw in there, top 8. Fighting the center line or splitting the center line there.
Yeah.
2 exciting ends. There's been a lot of rocks in play, a lot of runbacks attempted, a lot of soft weight shots played. And we expected that with these 2 top end teams in the world. You've got world number 11, McEwen, playing world number 2, Bottcher.
Shot. We can work with that. Throw another one over there. Throw another one over there.
Bottcher lead Ben Hebert with his second stone of the end.
Yeah, no, it can be. Yeah, halfway.
Yep. Hard, guys, hard, hard, hard. You got a great line. Good shot. Good shot.
Great shot there by Ben. Get 2 up front. I think the call by Mike McEwen was just to throw up a second corner guard.
Yep. Lean on that.
The high halfway.
Yep. Okay, we're close, I think.
High halfway.
Okay, weight's good, weight's good. Weight's good, we're halfway.
That's max. Halfway is max. Curl. Curl. Good. Nice. Spot. Real good.
Nice. What? Yeah.
Double quarter guards there
That,
by Dan Marsh. Gonna be setting up for trying to hopefully capitalize with the hammer here and score a pair here this end.
First stone by Brett Gallant, Team Bottcher. Playing scoreboard here, they'll be happy to guard those 2 that are on the center line, but as an added bonus, they might cut off the draw behind those corner guards just a little bit, depending on how deep this slides.
Get the finish there.
I'm back. What was it? That was it, kind of thing? Yeah. Just a hair this way.
Give a shout out to Team McEwen sponsors, Cargill, Victory Canola Program, Chicken Farmers of Saskatchewan, Princess Auto, Western Sales, The Rack, Original 16, Kenora Beach Resort and Hardline.
Yep. That's fine, yep.
First stone for Kevin Marsh.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
He might roll.
Waiting for that curl.
Looking to free up on the forefoot and just missed.
That was really close.
It was a well thrown stone. Fraction of an inch from moving everything. Team Bottcher will be more than content to just replace that rock. Maybe leave it a hair higher to make that run back harder.
Got a little less, Bretsky.
Line's good. Little higher. Easy, easy, easy.
Plow. Just plow.
Easy, easy.
Just plow.
It's got to curl a little. Curl. Curl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Still might have to curl just a little. Whoa, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Another perfect stone there.
Excellent
Greg
guard.
Bland.
Okay.
And you'll see run back attempt number 2 from Kevin Marsh. See what he can do on the second crack at it.
Whoa.
This is close.
Yes!
Yeah, this one's curling.
This is close. This is good.
Shot.
Great shot. Left the center guard, but opened up one of those rocks at the back. And at this point, there's a hit and roll behind their own corner.
Okay. I think, what if we just go right beside the road? Try one. I think so.
Guard the hole. Yeah.
Well, I think
Halfway.
just a little past these ones.
Yeah. Halfway.
I'd be worried that if we went much deeper than that, it would over curl. Yeah.
Thought your second one
Halfway.
slid nice. Better than your first. So spot should be nice and flipped up.
Give you a time on this.
Okay, line's good. Maybe a little tight, little tight. Whoa, line's good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Line's good.
16-5 hog to hog.
Hard Brett. Good shot. Hard Brett.
And really not curling as much as we've seen, certainly in past draws.
Yeah, with just a little bit of a colder air and a lower dew point today, maybe just a few less people out there in the arena, it's going to decrease the curl a bit. So definitely something to watch for here as a few more people start filtering in. We might start seeing a little bit more curl near the end of the game.
Yeah, more people in the stands means warmer air out there on the ice from all the bodies and the breathing, and it brings the warmer air brings the curling ice and certainly more curl to everything. We're also playing without sheets 2 and 7, and I don't think we'll see that for the rest of the weekend. So there's definitely colder air on the outside sheets, and that's going to contribute to slightly straighter ice. That being said, it's still curling 3.5, 4 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boss.
So Colton Flash with just the miss on the run back, and now you're going to see Mark Kennedy have the opportunity to replace that guard. And as we're getting into the later ends here, we'll see what transpires. But right now, a little bit of pressure on Mike McEwen.
Easy. Line's good. Room. Room.
Guys, line's
No,
pretty
line's
good.
good. Line's good.
Line's
Line's
fine.
good. Line's good. Line's good.
Easy, guys.
Okay, line's good. Oh, you could curl a little actually now.
Similar time on that stone.
And puck.
Good.
Very good.
Good sweep, guys.
And great team communication from those guys, all 4 of them. The sweepers letting them know exactly where it is. Mark Kennedy's following up behind. ensuring that the guys know exactly where the line is. They thought the sweepers might have thought it was a bit wide and had to curl, but both Mark and Brendan immediately told them, no, this is a good line. Just keep brooms down. Excellent team shot.
I don't think so. 14 and a half. Great. Okay. Okay. Go with that.
So Colton with the second stone here in the third end. He's going to be looking at coming around,
Clean that.
getting in there a shot stone.
Line. Line's a little tight. Yep. Go forward. T. T. Line's tight. T. Whoa, whoa, whoa. T line. T.
And a 14-3 on that, so it should be pretty close. If they get it by, it looks like it's just going to rub. Oh, they just snuck by.
Oh, wow.
That is a wonderful rock. It's almost fully buried behind a top 8 rock and fully buried behind the guards. So great team shot there by
Go wide. That's what I'm gonna watch is
McEwen team.
Golden one. They went wider.
Mike will be breathing a little bit easier at this point. Put a little pressure back on Bottcher.
This is that exact same line I threw on my last one.
Exactly.
In one. We were out here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So similar to last end, Team McEwen made a great come around,
On that one.
and Brendan Bottcher followed it down. We're a rock earlier here in the end, but same scenario. Team Bottcher just looking to come down.
4 times.
Might not get shot rock, given that that rock's right on the pin, but obviously going to take the opportunity to try to cut down the scoring area. And if they're going to give up one, it'll only be one.
Line's good.
This looks like good speed.
Go ahead, man. Line's good. Hard, guys. Put him in a room. Room. Right here. Brett's rock. Hard, hard. Hard, 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 hard.
And just an excellent shot by Team Bottcher. Cut down the scoring area for Mike McEwen. And while McEwen wants to try to move something to free things up for his last one, he's got to be very careful because Bottcher's got control of the 4-foot up top.
So Mike looking with the angle run back in. Might be able to make a double on those 2 reds.
Well, I mean, it's the
Got
best
4
result, right?
4 yellows over there in order to do so. Looks like he's
So
choosing
easy,
that
got
middle
it.
one.
Nothing over on that other side. Okay. Set.
He's gonna guard the draw, then you can play it.
Oh, he guarded it. Yeah.
Quick score updates on sheet 3 beside us. It's Pierce and Returnaz 2-1 after a blank. Pierce remains in the lead. Returnaz with the hammer coming home at 4. On sheet 5, you have Dunstone over Sluchinski 3-2, and it's Dunstone with the hammer playing 4. And on sheet 6, it's 1-1 tie, Weeb and Sturmey has the hammer playing 4.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Okay, so how are we gonna make this one?
So Colton bringing up there that
Where do we want it, I guess?
looking at playing the guard on Mike's first one in order to protect that stone that they're counting as first shot.
Blocking this task.
In order to give Mike the opportunity for that angle run back for a double and his 2 in his final shot.
Or we ought to be way out here. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Bottcher would ever risk throwing that red run back to try to chisel that yellow one out. He would have to feather the guard up top to make it straight back, and even then he could pick out his own and potentially leave an easy draw for 2. I think the Bottcher team would be more than happy just trying to force to 1, take hammer, 1 up, coming home in the 4th, and have hammer and even ends.
Absolutely, and that angle run back that Mike's going to have on his last shot is definitely no picnic, but these are the guys out here that can make those quite regularly. So
if anyone likes to throw the very difficult high angle run backs, even with soft weight, it's Mike McEwen.
You bet.
But here he's got to get a little better angle in his first stone, try to set things up for his last one.
Okay, little tight. Little tight. Hard then. Okay, line's okay. Line's okay. Line's okay. Clean. 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 Clean.
So he puts the tight guard in there, blocking off the opportunity for Bottcher to come down and play a push
Got
on
Mike.
that red on the left-hand side that we
Nice
can
shot.
see sitting there, top 4.
My shot. Yeah.
Brendan going to be looking at coming down, and are they putting up a guard, or could he have the opportunity to just put one in right top 4?
Well, I think the wide intern is there. I don't know if we can get a little better angle of the house here, showing all the guards or all the rocks in the house. Thanks. I think the wide intern draw is still there for 2 for Mike McEwen. So Team Bottcher is going to be content to throw
The wider one.
a corner guard, if you will, out in the wings in the middle of the bar engineering, and just look to cut him down to 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Speed's close. Room.
Last skip stone for Brendan Bottcher here in the 3rd end.
Hard Benny. Hard Benny. Curl. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Easy now. Easy. Easy.
Just getting that rub off that guard there in the middle, and that guard will work just
Call,
fine
man.
there.
Good weight call.
And again, that really didn't curl a lot, that stone. That ran relatively straight.
Good call, Mark.
Early on in the day, and
It's all late.
I think
It's
we'll
all
get
late.
some late curl
I bopped it out a little too.
Oh, actually, I
as
like
the
that
game
lead,
goes
but
on
that's what
here.
we're trying to do.
Yeah. Steve for ice, like right beside it. My outturns are like floating. No, you're throwing him. Just keep throwing it clean, so then you'll be fine. Like.
So McEwen's looking to come
Yeah,
down
we're not backing it
those
up.
middle 3 yellow corner guards. He's trying to
Yep.
hit it as much as he can on the nose, bump the one behind it, and angle it over into the 4-foot. He needs, a good chunk of the 4, almost all the 4 to score 2, and high degree of difficulty on this shot. That's why Bottcher threw the corner guard, because the draw around the corner was a lot easier than this shot. A lot of weight being thrown
Yep.
here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, yep, whoa. Yes, hard,
He's close.
hard. Oh, sorry.
And that was a great attempt. Just didn't
Yeah.
quite catch enough of that second red. But that was an excellent attempt by
that one
Mike
actually
McEwen.
Didn't come.
Scores his 1, and we are 2-1 after 3. We'll be heading to the 4th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take the opportunity to thank our sponsors again. Boundary Ford, Canadian Angus, Click Before You Dig, Lloydminster Agricultural Exhibition Association, Players Tour, Lloydminster Curling Club, RL Electric Hotel Rewinding, Motor Rewinding, Fountain Tire, Industrial Scientific, XL Insurance, Musgrave Agencies, Tent Guys, and our presenting sponsor, Wild Rose Pump and Compression, and of course our title sponsor, Astec Safety, the Astec Safety Challenge here in Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center. Also like to take the opportunity to thank all the volunteers. Certainly a lot of the Astec Safety crew has been volunteering here, a lot of hours, a lot of time spent by them, but most importantly, a lot of the community volunteers, both from the city of Lloydminster in general, but also in particular from the Lloydminster Curling Club. So these types of events never come off successfully without the probably hundreds of volunteers we have around here this weekend. And so a big thank you and big shout out to everyone who's taken the time to come out here and make this event a big success in its first year.
Pretty close. Are we? Oh.
First stone from McEwen lead. Dan Marsh, it's 2-1 playing the fourth, and Bottcher will have the hammer for the first time today.
Your line's good.
I got good for weight.
Top 8. Hey, full 4.
Top weight's good. Top 4.
Line's good.
A little bit red.
It's curling a little.
What?
It's curling. Yeah, it's curling pretty good.
Yeah, we're like.
Hey, good score, guys. 15-2.
Yeah, I think it did too. Started the curl and grab. I think it grabbed a little something in the hog line.
So Mike McEwen probably would have wanted that center guard a little bit more on the center line. Bottcher simply's come around and beat him to the punch, so to speak, and Mike's going to be guarding it, and Bottcher might come around it all afterwards. We'll see how it plays out here.
Full 4.
Top 4, Ben.
Dan Marsh on his second stone there, getting that center line guard tight to the rings there, and they should be able to use that one to come around on the next one. It looks like Benny will be trying to beat him there.
A little more.
Line's good. Top 4. Bit of room. Line's close.
T-line.
Line's good. Got a curl.
Top 4.
Okay. Okay.
Top 8,
Got
top
a
4.
line's good. It's got a curl.
Yes.
Curl. Oh, good scrub, guys. Very good.
Great sweep by
shot.
Mark Kennedy to get that rock almost buried.
Probably
Good shot.
perfect.
That was 14. That was 14 too.
Sponsor Astec Safety here. Presenting sponsor Wildwood's sponsor agencies,
Whoa. Whoa, if you can.
Tee to hog, I got 320 on that, so
Line's good.
this is pretty consistent to what it has been. And 14-5 on the hog-to-hog split, so
Speed
this
looks really good on this
should
one.
be really good. Excellent shot. Great sweep. Excellent
Great
throw
boy.
by Kevin Marsh, and McEwen's team's in a good situation.
Brendan's not liking that, so he's going to be looking at, with hammer, looking at cleaning up a couple of those guards up front. So those are going to be the ones that cause him any sort of trouble this end.
Yep, scoreboard dictates this. Up 1 with playing 4, looking to certainly not be forced to want to give up a steal. Probably wants to score 2, but be happy with a blank as well. Brett Gallant.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Shooter.
Oh, what an excellent shot
Yep,
there
pretty
by
good
Brett.
shot.
I got you.
Makes the double on the 2 in the center line.
Watch.
Spills his shooter away as a corner.
Watch the replay there. Mark's got his head down the whole way. Great sweep.
Good job. Good job. Yeah. How much to give it? Yeah, they all know it.
You look to see Kevin Marsh put another one right in there.
Ooh. We got anger.
Good throw. You're going to see.
Probably yes.
That's such a good call.
You might see a club team or perhaps a lesser amateur team try to just run that yellow in there. Here we've got Bottcher playing a soft weight hack. They're just going to remove that center stone, but rather than lose their rock or leave it center line, they're just going to try to chap and lie in the edge of the 12.
Yeah.
Bring the potential for a multiple points.
Go.
He's got that quiet weight. Look at that.
Good scrum.
Rolls into the 12-foot on the wing. Like Ryan said,
Sorry.
that'll be a stone that'll provide for an opportunity for him to score 2, maybe 3.
Excellent team shot. Great speed by Gallant. Gave the opportunity for Skip to make sure the line was good and the sweepers could manipulate the rock as they needed to with the sweeping. I think Mike McEwen's looking at making a double. Problem is because that rock's out there on the wings, that's almost a guaranteed multiple point. First, third stones, I think they might be content making the nose double on the top red or hitting it a hair high, leaving their yellow, both yellows there, and perhaps the opportunity to make a red double later on, or a double on the reds later on, and get out of this end.
Absolutely.
But he's gone with the guard.
Now.
Past halfway.
It's looking like it's a little heavy. I think it's deeper than they wanted it to be.
To that dot. Okay.
Good shot.
It's good center. It's usable later. We'll go around the horn real quick here. On sheet 3, Pierce just stole one. He was in trouble most of the end. Returnez couldn't capitalize on a couple rocks in the rings, and it's 3-1 Pierce after 4. Over on sheet 5, it is 4-2 for Dunstone after 4. Sluchinski will have the hammer. And on sheet 6, it is 1-1 after 4. Sturmey remains with the hammer, playing 5.
Yep. Clean.
Mark
Here.
with the peel on the guard here. Just make him replace it.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a game of cat and mouse. McEwen has to make a play at some point on those stones. They're not set up very well for him. He could guard for a little bit longer.
Yeah. How are we getting a force? Like we can.
Have a little bit of team discussion.
Yeah.
Can
So
hear
I guess
Marsh
that
brothers.
we keep flip flopping, like yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I think McEwen decides not to guard They likely have to get rid of 2 reds and leave both the yellows in
It
the
ran
hands,
pretty
or it's
straight
going to be
for.
a pretty easy deuce for a Bottcher
Yep.
team here
It's
in N4.
doesn't do much. Okay. Firm. Yep.
Final third stone here for Colton
Hard.
Flash.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Looks
Really
good.
close.
Looks good. It's a
Oh,
great stone.
nice
because
shot.
Laying 1-2, buried behind corner.
Rolls the shooter behind that corner.
Good boy,
That was
Flash.
key.
There we go.
Really bailed him out of this end.
Colton did the same
Nice.
with his last stone in the
Yeah. Great shot.
third end, and
Very tough.
likewise, Mike McEwen's probably breathing a little bit easier after that one. Great team shot.
The replay there for you.
Quarter-inch more.
Whatever they did with the rocks
Go
that
on the
Colton
outside.
struggled with in the first 2 ends has obviously worked. Just Colton's, I think, made his last 4 stones, so it's a good turnaround there. And Good eye by the
Good
team
throw.
to make sure that they could get rid of those rocks that weren't running like they wanted to.
Can't miss now unless we gave him the 2-5.
His top teams don't miss much. They definitely see those things. Team Bottcher still, though, has the opportunity to come down with soft weight and chisel out that rock that's buried behind the corner and roll over and group it close to the yellows and look for a chance for a double.
Clean. Clean. Curl.
Not an easy shot.
Curl. Clean. Clean. Straight. Straight. Hard.
Oh,
Oh.
great shot.
Whiskered by there.
That is a great shot.
Not sure they wanted to get that tight, but
Well, I think they would have even liked to have rolled a little closer to the yellow, but the key thing was moving that rock
Ooh.
out from behind. So
oh, you see how close on that replay, how tight that was to that red guard.
Yeah, pull your weight. Yeah.
Catch that one more time.
We talked about that spot again.
Oh.
I know. Straight. I know.
great line call.
Give a soft insert.
So now Mike McEwen's trying to just hit and roll back buried where he was before. He might even be tempted to roll a little bit further. Show a piece on the other side. I think he's more than comfortable just trying to lay 2 here and try to get a force out of Bottcher. Nose hit's actually not the end of the world for McEwen here.
Oh, easy.
Does make it a skin.
Easy. Whoa. Gotta curl. Hard. Come on, hard, Dan. Keep it going. Roll it.
Yeah, and right in between, it wasn't the hit and roll, and it wasn't the nose, and that's certainly a thin double, a thin quarter double, but I think you'll see it attempted by Bottcher here.
I think he'll want to give it a try on his first skip stones here of the 4th end. Give him the best opportunity to score his deuce here.
Throw an out turn nice and hard here. You can always hit it a little thicker with the out and at least get them both going.
Yeah.
You hate that? Well, honestly, it's up to you.
No, I don't. I'm just trying to envision what the out turn should be nice and
I
straight.
think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay with that?
Don't really want to whip it, just kind of a smooth peel.
So Mark astute on the call by Mark Kennedy. You
Yep.
throw a little bit of up weight. If you ever hit this thick, you can go across the
think just
face of the
stand straight.
yellow. You might not stick your shooter, but if you get both yellows moving, keeps the blank in play. Would make Mike McEwen have to hit and roll, and there
Out.
would still be a long guard to come
A
around
little
and
thin, but
pick one out.
probably have a little more margin here with the out.
Calls the double, stick at top 8, and McEwen will have
Like this.
second attempt at a hit and roll. First skip stone and 4, Brendan Bottcher.
Whoa. Curl. Clean. Straight.
Starting to curl on him. Oh, and wonderful double
Perfectly
there by
made.
Brendan.
Very good. Good.
Oh, watching. Great
Good
shot,
call.
pal.
Good call.
Great shot.
Thanks.
There's that replay on that double.
Fun when I'm.
The nice thing with that is it doesn't leave Mike a double back, but instead he's going to be looking at, is he going for the hit and roll or is he doing the straight draw?
No, he's hitting and rolling.
Okay.
I don't think he can afford to draw and miss it and leave a shot for 3.
Bit too risky.
A little bit of scoreboard management.
He'll be looking at rolling pretty far. And leave Brennan with a tough shot.
He's almost got to over-roll it just a little bit here.
That's what they're looking at. Bringing it in the
Whoa,
back of the
whoa,
house there.
whoa, whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Be using some quiet
Turn.
weight here.
Clean, clean. Yep. Hard, hard.
This is going to roll.
Whoa.
It can roll 6 feet all the way behind the red.
Go, go, go. Keep going.
And you can roll that, continue rolling it. Wow, what a wonderful
Yeah,
shot
that's
there.
a great shot because there's no run back
Well done.
too.
Is there a possibility to come
That's a
through
beauty.
a hole over there
Attaboy.
and push that yellow out?
Great shot.
Yeah, we'd have to see a little bit higher angle view of the house with both guards in play, just to see what kind of angle there is.
Right.
Thank you very much. It might be there. Nose might get it. Might be one of those things you're trying so hard to play
Perfect
for
weight.
2 that potentially give up 1 or you only score 1. So I don't think Bottcher's going to leave it to chance. He's going to make sure he scores or they don't.
You can see the reaction there by Mark. I think it's going to be tough to catch that right on the nose with enough weight to remove the yellow and keep the red and
Play the curl.
play for your deuce.
Kyle. Is
That was-
Smith playing board and nosing it? Blank? Sure. Okay. Sure. I'm good with that. Time to hit it there?
That's the round stuff land, but I think that's kind of how we have to throw it.
Yeah.
And you can probably, with a good throw, Botch, you can probably take right there and be good.
Yeah,
Like
I
that?
agree.
Sounds like the call is for a blank.
Good job, Mike.
They basically,
Okay.
what they're
The
saying
blank.
is they're taking ice
Yeah.
to stuff it, but it sounds like that, or to leave their red shooter in the rings, but it sounds like the ice is straight enough that they're just going to throw this to the sweepers to back up a little bit, play the red across the face of the yellow, the shooter roll out, the red will push the yellow out, and they'll blank the end.
Yep. Yep. Hard man.
Hebert on the sweep. It's a work here. Oh,
Okay, so a little inside. They had to call the audible, to hit and roll in for their safe single.
no harm, no foul. Bottcher's up 3-1 after 4. It'll be McEwen with the hammer when we come back to 5, and a quick word from our sponsors.
Maybe ate a whole pile of that one. Thought it would have been a spot that could have backed.
The reason we trust Western Sales with our business is the people. I'm sure that there's 100 years experience coming out of that shop. We trust them because we do a CMI on our combine and on our tractor. When our equipment comes out of Western Sales, it's going to be good, because if it's not, they send us another combine, they send us another tractor, and we're not naive to the fact that that probably costs them a lot of money. So we just know that the service that we're getting at Western Sales is above par to everybody else.
Here in the 5th end, Bottcher and McEwen. Bottcher had the blank attempt that he came up a little tight on and
Yeah.
took a single in the 4th end, so it's
Let's just try to lean
3-1
on
and
it a
McEwen
bit.
with the hammer, playing 5.
Yeah.
McEwen with the yellow stones, Bottcher with red.
A little late again.
Yeah, just try to lean on it. Yeah, it was actually pretty quick.
With
last
that
time.
3-1 lead,
Okay, we're okay, I think.
Bottcher knows that he can bring his first one in by Benny,
Yep.
top 4, and McEwen's just going to set up a guard on the wing.
For those not familiar, we're in Lloydminster, Alberta, Saskatchewan, on the Saskatchewan side, in the Lloydminster Curling Club. 8-sheet facility with 6 sheets in use for this event. And it's been well attended, well put on affair thus far. Sponsor Astec Safety's done a marvelous job.
Whoa, weight's good. Line's good. Line's good. Little bit of gotta curl a little. It's cool. Easy, easy, easy. Whoa. Clean. Curl, curl, curl. Real close. Good shot, Ben. Very good.
We're here in C semifinal games. In this event, the loser of each game will be out. The winner will move on to a C final at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And those are qualifiers to make it to the quarterfinals, which take place tonight.
Tonight at 7:30.
There's a $100,000 purse for this event. Every quarterfinalist is guaranteed to go home with $8,000 in cash, and as they move on towards the final, the winner will take home $26,000. So this is a great event, one of the highest paying purses on the tour, short of the Grand Slam events. And big thanks to the sponsors, Astec Safety and presenting sponsor Wild Rose Pump and Compression.
Feet same, Brett. Yeah.
First second stone from Brett Glant.
Little light, Brett, and close.
Got good.
Line's
good.
good.
I got good.
Yeah.
I got all there.
Room. Room. 2/3.
Bit of room.
Yeah.
Bit of room. Line's close. It's vicinity. It's got to go curl a little bit though. Yep, 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 yep. Hard. Hard. You're good there. You're good. Good.
Bottcher team's world number 2 and Canadian number 1 for a reason. They've had 2 Grand Slam of curling titles as a team, the Canadian Open and the Champions Cup last year. And they've had a 3rd place finish at the Tim Hortons Brier last year. This season, they've won 3 Bonspiels already, the Saville Shootout, the ATB Okotoks Classic, and the In Situ Players Open. Of course, Mark, Brett, and Ben are all Olympians. Mark and Ben winning Olympic gold with Kevin Martin. And interesting tidbit, Mark's playing in the Red Deer Slam next weekend, and he's 1 Slam win away from tying the record for most Grand Slam wins by a player. So Mark's been out on tour for probably coming up on almost 20 years, and certainly it's a long career, successful career. Great run back there.
Kevin Marsh bringing the weight and removing 2 of those red stones.
Yeah, I don't.
And now it's like minimum.
A little less.
Yeah. Line's good. We're a little narrow. Little tight. We'll
Mark going early to hold the line.
Line's good.
And just bringing it in a center guard there.
Line's good. Line's good.
Great rock, good team shot.
Good communication there.
Of course, Team McEwen are no slouches either.
I try and make the
winners
double.
of the 2023
Yeah, try and make the double, I think, right?
original 16 men's cash spiel. They've qualified for a couple Grand Slams already, the WFG Masters and the Co-op Canadian Open.
Or double peel.
Mike himself has won 7 Grand Slam curling titles. Kevin and Dan both have won. Colton won a Brier, I believe, with Kevin Cooey in 2019 and was a world silver medalist that year. And Mike was a 2017 Brier bronze medalist. So the accomplishments of these teams take up most of the page. And it's quite impressive what they've done in their careers.
With Hack?
Okay. Okay. Whoa, there, whoa.
McEwen looking to change things up top. I think they're pretty happy trying to chisel that yellow one off the red, open up the center line, perhaps move the yellow in behind the corner.
Oh, what a wonderful shot there.
Something like that. It's not buried, but now the center line's free.
That's the creativity they use there. You're using that quiet weight in order to move those guards
Can't
around.
hold it in
Don't
there
really
in
need
that
that
overfoot,
heel
eh?
weight. You want to keep one of those yellows around in order to
Yeah.
leave Brendan with a hit instead of a free draw or a guard. Just kind of changes how that end is playing out for them.
And of course, center line's open and both yellow corners are potentially available for a hit and roll or a draw behind.
Whoa, clean. Clean. Whoa. Curl. Hard, Brett. Whoa. Cut. Straight. Yep. Roll, big roll. Whoa, much. Okay, that'll play.
A nice shot, a little hit and roll behind that corner yellow. I mean, it does provide the opportunity as it is a yellow guard for McEwen to come around and corner to that second shot stone.
Weight was good. Good toss.
I think Flash is just looking to draw here, are they not?
That's correct.
It's a little heavy right now. Top four.
Team says it's a little heavy.
Nice angle
Pass it.
there of that stone coming in.
Passed it. No, it's not coming down.
14-2 on the stop clock, so it should be pretty close.
Need this to sit down and walk sideways for them. And that sits on the corner for them.
It's not bad.
Would have liked that to curl another inch.
They're playing the run, though. They're running a yellow McEwen stone in. I don't think you're going to see that for that reason.
I thought it was
see a piece of it around that guard.
probably back 8, Mark. Back 8. I'd like to hit it to the T line.
Looking at coming around and just moving those stones,
Back
bettering their angles for their squad.
Just give you the update on the teams that already qualified. Mowat, Gushu, and Edin all qualified in A qualifiers yesterday. And then this morning, Cooey, Schwaller, and Carruthers all qualified over Cooey over Returnes, Schwaller over Sturmey, and Carruthers over Sluchinski. So the teams that lost this morning are back out in the ice in the do or die C semis that you're watching right now. By a come around tap by Mark Kennedy.
Clean. Whoa. Curl. Hard, Ben. Hard. Right to it.
Late finish, 14-1. So just a little bit more weight.
That's a great shot. All they wanted to do there was not remove the stone, just change the angles up a little bit.
Good sweep, sorry.
Forces Mike to.
Yeah, he can't quite come around and hit and roll yet because it would just leave a double back.
Looking at
You
the
never
first
hit and roll away, would you?
center.
They're talking about the hit and roll, but it's last third stone, so.
Yeah, what? You like this out? Yeah.
Pretty patient
Where
throwing
we
that
went?
freeze.
Top button, yeah.
What do you think? It's close here, Mike.
Colton thinks it's heavy.
Yeah. Back,
Back four.
Holding
Back
off on it.
four.
They need this to kind of grind down.
This is really hanging out there. They got to get this off that corner guard that's out there. They're not going to be able to do it.
Maybe just a little bit extra weight.
Where's up the rock?
With that line, it just hung out a little.
Heard a wow from Mike McEwen. He was surprised that didn't curl. Seems to be straighter out there today. Definitely with the cold. With the cold,
Wave
that
is-
certainly
I mean,
has
it was
bringing
gonna-
up the ice.
Yeah.
Be weight sensitive too on that curl.
He's gonna.
For those watching at home, not in the area, it is stay-at-home weather. It's
gonna
minus 40 or worse outside here. And so with that cold weather brings a little bit straighter ice temperatures. We don't quite have the bodies out in the arena yet.
Back, he's in the 12-foot. Oh, he can do that one now if he wants. There's only he won't score. Yeah, I know.
As long as we're not where Botch said, if you're right here, he hits and rolls to sit too. It's just if we want to be shot or if we're guarding this one. Those are the two. Your gut is that.
My gut's higher. But
Your gut's like biting 8-foot. Dead.
yeah, I'm just worried we're gonna have a real big target if we come in there. Mind you, if we absolutely weld freeze here, and he plants it and we're still shot.
Still danger.
Still danger.
Yeah, right here, Brett. So there's no crotch, a little higher, and then anything coming here, he's losing this yellow. Right in front of the red.
So wanting to be cautious here. They know the hitting ability of Mike McEwen.
Yeah.
Want to make sure they don't leave that stone in a position
gonna be
where he
cool.
can make that run back, stick it for the double, and he's sitting two.
Yeah, they don't want to group them. They want to leave it higher so that that yellow gets stuck at the top and the remaining two reds are out counting.
I'll even fight the 8-foot.
Great discussion by the team.
By two?
Yeah.
And then what are we doing?
Now discussion in the hack.
Can't take them all away. If we go deeper, we take away the freeze, but we leave him the run back.
Would we rather him play the run back right now on his first one? Make or break on his first one?
If we go deep and he plants the run double, how are we not giving him a shot for 3 that way? Yeah. Speed's good here.
Great communication by Bottcher with the front end, getting the buy-in. They were not questioning the call. They just wanted to talk it out, and some great scoreboard management by Team Bottcher. They are up 2 points, playing 5, but they do not have the hammer. And concern would be to have the scoreboard flip the other way with a missed cue or a missed time shot and give McEwen an opportunity for multiple points.
Line's good. Easy, Benny. Line's good. Little bit of room. Little bit of room here. Curl a little. Curl! Right to my broom. Tuck a hair here, guys. Tuck a hair.
Big sweep here.
Keep going.
This one's putting on the brakes. Okay, they got it to top 12 where they wanted.
They did.
That's a good spot. Yeah.
Might be
Yeah.
just a shade wider than they wanted, but it's actually a pretty good spot.
Yeah, that's the shot.
Like with like less weight, kind of, or still.
McEwen thinks he still has it there, and they might take a crack at it.
Yeah.
Fifth end, 3-1 for Bottcher over McEwen. McEwen has the hammer here in
It's more
five.
about where you want to hit it versus the weight. Like as soon as you hit it, it's kind of gone. So
McEwen bring
whatever
Yellowstone.
weight you like, really.
Force him to either draw or go that run.
Yeah.
Might do either.
Yeah.
I don't really have a choice. I mean, I could maybe hang my shooter way over here. Maybe. That's tough, but
I don't know. I'm sure that helps. More about let's just make this, and then don't worry about the shooter.
I think it's a normal way.
Okay. decently straight in here, or what do you?
Is Mike
think?
looking at making that double on the reds,
Yeah, I've been throwing these run backs on here. They're not really doing anything.
across the face of the other one. Shooter's gonna roll away, but you know, it's important on this shot. Leave himself sitting one. Give him an opportunity in order to score his deuce.
Is he trying to play it straight back, or is he going onto the red over in front of his yellow?
Well, I think he's playing it straight back.
He's got to be really careful here, because if he gets it a feather wide, he's going to probably pick out. Well, mind you, if it goes onto his yellow, that yellow might just stick on the red that's beside it. Certainly an opportunity for some granite to be moving here, and Mike McEwen is no slouch at throwing the big weight accurately. First skip stone, Mike McEwen, and 5. Definitely not the biggest one.
Whoa, 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 close, whoa, Carl, Carl,
This one's close.
Carl,
It's hanging wide.
Carl, Carl.
Oh, did catch that yellow.
That
So
hit?
that leaves red sitting 2 behind coverage. Bottcher's gonna look at putting one top 8, maybe top 12, just trying to protect those 2 that are in the rings and cut down the slide path, or the path for Mike McEwen to draw in on his final stone.
Really just put it on the top of the
Just
A.
hit the line from here.
It's almost the same ice, isn't it? Just kind of trying to bite the line, or are you trying to guard the draw?
Trying to guard the draw.
Gotcha. Edge?
Yeah.
Bottcher sitting 1-2. The only thing he has to be careful with right now, if he ever came up light, there's almost a run back triple for McEwen on the side. It's pretty close to going fairly naturally on the nose. So Bottcher, I'm sure, is cognizant of Mike's abilities and definitely has no hesitation to throw those big weight shots in a big moment. I would think that Bottcher's looking to lay 3 here.
Bringing this down top 8.
Last stone for Bottcher in the 5th end.
Okay, line, we got a little, line good, line good. Line's good.
Just cleaning on it now.
You got room. Looks here. Right to my broom. Line's juicy. Line's perfect. Line's perfect. Line's perfect.
Exactly where they wanted to put that.
That's a great shot.
Sorry, guys.
Great. Very good.
And McEwen doesn't have much. Great line call and great weight call.
Great, yeah.
Team Bottcher. For McEwen, I
It
don't know if
won't
the
be.
mic's not working. There we go.
Normal.
You looking at playing the double in off that left red?
Yeah, it's mostly, I think, a line call here. He's going to have to be a little tight to that top corner guard. With the intern, he's probably going to catch a thin third, I would think, to make this double and stick it.
Yeah,
He might.
third to a half, I think.
If we
should
have
be
the
okay.
overhead, he might be able to hit it a hair thick, come off the top of the shot stone, and come up to the one that Bottcher just threw. If he's thick, he just can't miss it thin, or he's back on the guard.
There we can see that there now.
Yeah, he could miss it.
He can be about half stone. He might be
Yeah.
able to bounce up off of that.
A little around the horn action.
Yeah.
Vic Router would be excited for that type of throw. Final stone in N5, Mike McEwen. We called normal. This isn't
Yep.
definitely big weight.
Hard! Hard!
Got Dan off.
He's tight. I think he's on the ground.
Hard!
Oh, and that's a tough miss.
3? Yeah.
It's a steal of 3 between Bottcher and McEwen. Bottcher will take the lead 6-1 after 5.
So as we're looking around the horn here on sheet 3, Returnaz took a 3-ender in N5, and he's now up 4-3 over Pierce. And on ice 5, Dunstone is up 4-3 over Slaczynski. On ice 6, we've got a 2-1 game with Sturmey leading that over Weeb after 5.
Thanks to our great sponsors of this event, Bandit Energy, Synergy Credit Union, Beckson Construction, Border Inn and Suites, T-Bar 1, Jason Arden and Associates Cooperators, L&L Oilfield, Velocity Truck Centers, 106.1 The Goat, Strathcona Resources Ltd, and our presenting sponsor, Wild Rose Pump and Compression. Of course, this is the Astec Safety Challenge. Title sponsors Astec Safety. Coming back to play here in the 6th end, big turn of events in 5, steal of 3 for Bottcher over McEwen, and it's a 6-1 lead.
Let's get inside the line though, at least, eh?
In turn, out turn.
Doesn't matter.
First lead stone for Dan Marsh in the 6th end.
Okay.
Team McEwen. They're likely going to have to put up twin corners on either side, or perhaps multiple corners on double corner on one side to try to get something going. Right?
Shot.
I don't have light. It's very close.
Line's good. Top 8. Little bit of room right now.
Second lead stone, Ben Hebert.
It's got a curl. Got a curl. We're still.
Almost frozen.
Yep. Hard marks. All the way, Mark. All the way. Yep. You're on half. You're on half. You're on 2/3. Good scrub.
Great sweep by Mark Kennedy to get that, to miss that corner guard and get it over to center line.
All good.
Something that they can use later to protect scoring area against McEwen.
Throwing top 8 in front of it now.
You heard Bottcher talk about just throwing the third stone.
Some more
top
weight
8.
on this one. Fuck off where?
Easy clean on this one. Is set up a second corner guard. Just past that.
Should be good.
Right on the Musgrave logo there.
Yeah, 2 great throws by Dan. Definitely 2 great corners that not easy to double them both. So good start to the end for McEwen.
Yeah, you just have to, we just can't be on that center line. It's just way too straight down there.
So you hear the comment, it's a little bit straight up the center line.
Like that weight, Brett?
Line's good.
Easy.
Top 4. Line's good. Top 12. Weight's good. It's got a curl now. Easy.
Weight's perfect.
It's got to curl a little. Line's good now. Just get the weight right.
Ice is running nice. That's 14-7 on that draw.
Good spot.
Top 8.
Sorry, probably killed it a bit too. But he was a little light.
And Mike McEwen knows he's down a handful here, playing 6. He's going to ignore those stones, try to get something going behind the corner guards. And I think if you see this buried, Brett Glant will be called upon immediately to peel that corner.
Running okay.
It's like a good draw here from Kevin.
It's carving in there nicely.
Yep. Fully buried, it looks like. So you can see Bottcher even peel the corner or make the run back.
Want to throw hack at it? Pardon?
You ever try to make that double, guys?
Okay, just peel.
Okay, straight peel. Get on the line, Brett.
discussed coming around that guard with hack weight and trying to push that yellow out, and they just figured it wasn't the right time. That stone got fully buried behind that guard, and risk
Yeah.
maybe just wasn't worth the
Clean.
reward on that one. So they're just gonna peel this off.
Scoreboard management there. You're up 5.
Absolutely.
Playing 6. You know, if this was 8th end or even 6th end still, and you're only up 1, you might be tempted to come around and try to make sure there wasn't too many rocks in the rings, but don't have to make any big decisions like that at this point. Just play it safe.
So this is the one we got to be careful. Like I just want to make sure it doesn't run too much on the center line.
So we talked earlier, the team talked earlier about Colton Flash's rocks being straight in the first 2 ends, and he got rid of them. And it seems like Kevin Marsh was the lucky winner. So they were just discussing that rock and that it runs straight.
Watch it here.
And already they're sweeping for curl, so they're really looking for this to curl hard.
Come on, hard, hard.
It's starting to bend
Keep
here
going,
now.
keep going,
They're
keep going,
now
keep going.
fully buried on this.
Is pushing there. That's a great shot. Great shot. Great sweep by Dan Marsh.
Easy. Normal. Normal. Oh, it's normal too much. Is that up too high? Easy. 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 Easy's good. Easy's good. We have a little more manage.
First third stone, Mark Kennedy. Calls a hit and roll.
Clean.
Center.
Oh, then whoa. Clean. Whoa. Curl. 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 Clean. 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 Yep. Yep. Clean.
Great shot by Mark there.
Pretty excellent. There's not really any pocket to go into, and there's a lot of overlapping rocks.
Not surprised.
So Mike might be looking at just kind of changing up those angles a little bit, doing a little bump off of that top red, roll behind the corner, use that corner guard, but change those angles on the ones that are grouped together there in the top 8, top 4 foot.
Yeah, he might be able to accomplish 2 things with 1 stone. Create a pocket in those reds, but more importantly, bury a second yellow stone behind that corner. Key shot here for Colton Flash.
Let me know. I can't hear right now. No? No? What?
Here it is with the late finish. Looking for the late curl here. A little bit more. Created a bit of a pocket. They didn't get the roll that they would have liked, but it's still a dangerous stone because it's pretty hard to remove except on the inside, and there'll be an opportunity to play on that corner.
Changed up those angles a little bit, but we'll see what Bottcher ends up playing here. He might look at trying to remove that yellow and maybe taking one of those reds with it in order to, you know, not leave that opportunity for Mike to freeze to any of those red stones.
You know, if you nose that yellow, can you remove both yellows? You'll lose a couple reds, but you might be able to lose both yellows.
Might catch the back side of that other yellow.
It's really sensitive there. Like once it goes, it'll go, but it's got it.
Yeah, so you take less ice, it's just gonna curl so much in it.
Of course, while we're waiting here, we can throw out that if you're not watching online and you're not here in the building with us, the Astec Safety Challenge is also over at the Lloydminster exhibition, sponsored by Synergy Credit Union. It is free of charge. There's tons of curling fun. They've got a little photo frame. You can do custom photos with yourself. They've got floor curling. It is advertised as a fun, kid-friendly event. And, or as Jeff Mulligan put it earlier, it's the Briar Patch without the other extracurriculars that go on with the Briar Patch.
Sticks right there.
Drinking. So it's good opportunity, good family fun. Free, and it's on all day till 10 o'clock tonight at the Lloydminster exhibition. And of course, the games that you're listening to and watching right now are being streamed over there. So you can still watch the curling while you have the opportunity to enjoy some fun and some good food over at the exhibition. So
if you don't have tickets for this event and want to get out of the house, bring the family over to the exhibition and take that in for a little bit.
Hard. Hard.
they took a run at that double, I thought about just didn't quite chisel that yellow out.
Yeah, I know.
So
Still a good situation for Bottcher because of that redstone up top.
mm-hmm.
They just line up better sometimes, you know? Just line up easier.
Yeah.
Because there's enough separation there.
So Mike talking about a couple different options here,
What do
either
you like?
coming, using that
What do
off
you like?
red and bumping it around and rolling behind the corner guard.
You just saw
Or
the hit.
using that red as almost a guard
Hit.
for himself and drawing around,
Where?
sitting
Top
right on the
four.
nose of that one that's biting the button.
Top button. Yeah.
Looks like that's the call they've gone with here.
And I'm looking at the ice, and they're middle of the 8 foot to get just across center line. So this is not a lot of ice being taken. We would have had a foot or foot and a half more yesterday for ice, and it's definitely straightened up.
Just with that colder weather out there today, that's what seems to be the case here on the morning and early afternoon draw.
This is curling. Speed looks good. Line looks great if they get it by.
They've got the weight here.
Oh, great shot.
Wow.
That's a great shot.
Oh boy.
Really good.
Watch that on the replay. Great sweep by the Marsh brothers. They were sweeping the whole way to get that by. It was everything for line, and weight was perfect by Colton.
Does that almost make it easier for him though? Because he's just gonna freeze or bump in here again,
Like
right?
Benny's saying we could do this right now. Bump this kid here.
Yeah, I like that.
Eliminate that one and
Gonna bump it on the nose with back line. This is the same shot I threw in the second end.
yeah.
Just like a heavy draw.
I think you're T-line weight?
Oh, I was thinking back 8, back 12.
Or you're trying to move these. What's wrong with where this one is right now?
Well, I
You're gonna
just
try to move it and have him be shot here?
think the absolute best would be to just plant it here and get this one there, and this one can go anywhere back here.
Okay.
You were thinking just tap it to a
Bump and
freeze.
freeze. What is he doing?
Okay. Okay.
So some teams would look at this, think that you have to blast at it.
Are you guys wanting bump freeze or bump and unlock? Oh, okay. Okay.
They're looking at two different options here, either just to bump and freeze to that yellow, or just to use an extra 5 or 6 feet and just
Back line.
bump it so it unlocks that yellow from that red.
Nose is perfect, I think, because that red rock will end up under my shooter.
That's going to be some positioning for his next stone.
The other option would have been to
Back line.
peel the
I like
corner, but
Little bit of
roll your shooter for a center. But if you miss that, there's the opportunity for McEwen to maneuver those and have the opportunity for 3 here. So they're trying to
Okay.
cut that yellow that's buried. They're just going to ignore the corner guard now and try to cut down the number that McEwen can potentially have here. You know it's an important shot when Ben Ebert comes down to put his 2 cents in. This was Benny's call. Or idea.
Well, clean. Clean.
Every now and then the front end has to
Oh.
chime in and provide some
This is
some
hanging out
commentary.
there.
I'm familiar with that.
They wanted to get to nose.
Yep.
Oh, great.
That's a nice shot. So just changing those angles a little bit.
Good.
Still leaves Bottcher sitting 1. Just kind of back button. But really has McEwen in tough to score 2.
Yeah, that scoring area is closed down pretty hard.
Just stuff it.
Nice angle
Yeah,
here.
And then you get another one in the house.
See what sort of opportunity
But how
Mike
would you ever
has
get
to
rid
come
of it?
in that port and maybe move those reds around.
I just think that unless he hits absolutely everything you could see on that red, he's going to chisel his yellow if he comes through that hole.
Yeah.
Just the way they're lined up, it's really close. You might get by.
Yeah, it's really close.
Set.
His shooter, well, actually, almost real half buried against his other one.
What kind of weight would you play here?
Thinking if you're playing that one through the hole, control, you got to move both
And then
reds
with
almost
one
out of
stick
the
around,
8
though.
foot at this point. So but you got to get enough curl that you hit enough of it. So
Like you'd move it down here, so then these ones are lined up.
No, like kill this.
Kill that one.
This is gonna go on to ours, but then maybe both red to gold.
Yeah. But we're not worried about like the shooter anymore, right? Like we're just trying to keep these two. Ah.
So the discussion is whether to come in with the shooter into the scoring area and bring a third rock in, or to make a
And then
play.
then you stick another one in the house.
12.
Get rid of this
manipulate
one. Then
the
this
rocks
is
in the
this
4 foot a little bit better
then
to
that
have an
opens up
opportunity
that.
to
I don't
score.
know.
Down 5, they really want to score 2 or
What do you like?
ideally 3.
Okay.
But certainly it's the opportunity right now to just try to get something moving.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
Make sure they
Okay.
can score 2 and play on.
Okay.
I just don't see anything else. Okay, like we have to get 3. So I gotta hang it here.
Yeah.
About that. What does he do? Probably just draws anywhere in here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, unless there's something where you hang it on that one, if that's better, but.
Anyway.
Do you like just hanging this on?
That was my initial thought, was to try to come down to the yellow and corner on it.
Get rid of all the veg. Well, I can kill this and then somehow brings enough that at least these are double good. It's not important. I just can't get this in the house. Yeah, I know.
Colton's thought is to
Anything
hit
with
that
the
red,
guard do anything for us?
top 12 a hair high, and play it onto the one that's top 8 and move the one that's on the side of the 4 and open things up a little bit more. The risk is if you ever hit it a hair low, you'd put it onto the 1 and the 8 onto your Yellowstone top button and it might be gone.
Both yellows would go then.
Yep.
Not an easy situation for them. Being down 5, know that they have to capitalize here in the 6th end, score at least a 2.
Okay.
That seems to be the call.
Get this way into here.
Well, we were thinking that way first, but then just kills this one, right?
Really did. I think it's fine, but it never killed that. But the
So
amount
the thought is not to hit the one top 8, but to hit the one on the side of the 4, and it would kill the one back button. Their shooter might be gone. But if successful, there'd be only one lonely red rock in there.
Right here? Okay.
Maybe 2 yellows, although I think the red that they're running in would probably stick on the yellow on the side of the 8 foot that's buried. So gonna see some granite moving. Big shot. First skip stone for Mike McEwen in 6. Down 5, looking to make something happen, move some stones and potentially set up for 2 or 3. Oh, he's got a spinner going here.
So he's added a bunch of rotation there.
And this is wide.
Right.
I think the thought with that was to nose it and have a pile of spin and have it spin into the rings.
Yeah, you'd have your shooter spin off.
They were risking
get
losing
behind
one
that
of the
corner guard.
Yeah, sorry about that, Tyson. They were risking losing
Not
one of the other 2
approved
yellows
shot
with
in
that shot, and so I think the thought was to spin the shooter in.
It's always gonna fall back.
I don't see much. I don't see much for 2 other than this, Brett. That coming in here.
Bottcher could almost play a double if he wanted.
I don't think the one's moving. Bite the line? Yeah. Or they could bite the line right here, Brett. Probably nice and tighter.
Tight guard, bite the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the shot's just the guard. They just want to cut off the tap opportunity for McEwen. Bottcher really could have played a half rock double on his red at the top. Kill the one on the side and kill the one top button, but no need to take that risk on and remove a couple of his own at this point. Up 5.
It's good. Line's pretty good, guys.
He makes this guard perfect. It's going to make it very challenging for Mike
It's good.
on his final stone.
Sweet, guys.
And right where they wanted it there.
Good.
Good judge by the front end.
Yeah, I don't see any way to score 2 here.
We don't have much time. Just need here. Game's in an hour. Very good. Yeah. You need.
The winners of these teams will go
Yeah,
right
send
back
the
on
guard in. Does it change anything?
4
like the
o'clock or
angle?
maybe just a little bit after in the C finals. Quick round the horn on sheet 3. Return as
Doesn't work.
they had a tough 4th end where they had an opportunity for multiple points, but since then they've scored 3 and 5 and now
That's what I was
stole 2
thinking,
and
yeah.
6, so they're up 6-3.
That's just
Over on sheet 5, tight game. Dunstone is up 5-3 on Sluchinski. They're in the 8th end, 3rd stones. And on sheet 6, Sturmey stole a point in 6 and is up 3-1 over Weeb, playing 7. Also in, I believe, skip stones.
Yeah.
Looking at angling in this yellow here. Seeing if they can get all 3 reds moving.
I think they just want to, do they want to clip the top of that one top 8? And then have it catch on the other 2, or?
I think so. And you know that one they angle in is gonna get spinning.
just getting this one spinning out. It's probably more possible.
Chisel it straight sideways.
Okay, a little bit of a change up here.
Yeah, they're basically trying to make a quadruple take out of those 4 rocks in the middle, I believe.
Yep.
Stick the shooter and try to score 2 with the one on the side.
We're going to see some big weight here.
This will not be light. Final stone, 6th end, Mike McEwen.
So that big weight.
Big shove, he's tight. Tight on the guard. And that will be handshakes.
Game, guys. Yeah,
at
thanks.
your
Good luck.
hands.
Good
Team
luck.
Bottcher were successful. We'll call the final 6-1. It was 7-1 after 6. And that will conclude Mike McEwen's
Good luck,
team week here in Astec Safety Challenge. Team Bottcher will move on. They have to win one more this afternoon to qualify, and then they would be in the quarterfinals this evening.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, this is great, Tyson.
Great joining you here this afternoon. And Bottcher will be on again at
just after 4.
Just after 4. Do we know who that's going to be against yet?
We don't. No finals in the other games yet. Close to that, but
before we sign off, we'll give you a little bit of an update from around the rink. On sheet 3, Retornaz is up 6-4 over Pierce after 7. Sheet 5, Dunstone is up 5-3 over Sluchinski after 7. And on sheet 6, Sturmey is still up 3-1 over Weeb. They're playing the 7th.
Thanks to the presenting sponsor, Wild Growth Pump and Compression, and of course our title sponsor, Astec Safety, as well as all the sponsors of the event. It's been a great event. First year, you can't ask for much more with an event of this magnitude and size for everything to come together. The volunteers, the long hours put in by the Astec team. And it's been a phenomenal event. Certainly the streaming coverage has been top notch as well. So with that, I think we'll sign off for the afternoon. And thanks for everyone who had an opportunity to watch, and have a good day.
Astec Safety. This must be the place, boys.
About right. Looks like this is where the engineers hang out. Nice spot.
Here's something else that's cool under pressure.
Great tour, but where's our man Brett?
I don't know. All right, normally he's bailing me out. Roll reversal, baby. There he is. Rescue mode.
Putting out fires for these guys already.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind. From pre-seed to post-harvest, you can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
The official soundtrack to Canada's only border city, 1061, The Goat. Stay connected with MyLloydminsterNow.com.
Put death by rock and roll.
Cause I'm a Lloydminster legend.
I lived them all day.
Everything that rocks.
Time to rock.
1061, The Goat.
Just like this. The reason we trust Western Sales with our business is the people. I'm sure that there's 100 years experience coming out of that shop. We trust them because we do a CMI on our combine and on our tractor. When our equipment comes out of Western Sales, it's going to be good, because if it's not, they send us another combine, they send us another tractor, and we're not naive to the fact that that probably costs them a lot of money. So we just know that the service that we're getting at Western Sales is above par to everybody else.
Hi there. I'm Joseph Rosenberg, the Contact Center Manager for Utility Safety Partners, and we're very proud to be a sponsor of the Astec Safety Challenge. Now, when you're competing in a bonspiel, you gotta dig deep and uncover what's buried and plan each shot. And in life, when you've gotta dig deep and uncover what's buried, well, you have to plan, and that plan needs to involve utility safety partners. When bumping that object in front of you is not an option.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto, ideas, tools.
Astec Safety. This must be the place, boys.
About right. Looks like this is where the engineers hang out. Nice spot.
Here's something else that's cool under pressure.
Great tour, but where's our man Brett?
I don't know. All right, normally he's bailing me out. Roll reversal, baby. There he is. Rescue mode.
Putting out fires for these guys already.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind. From pre-seed to post-harvest, you can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.